Hi YouTube, how are you? Sorry, it's been a few days again. Look, sitting here and I realise my hair's all fuzzy wuzzy, but hey, it doesn't matter. I am pretty tired today and I haven't done my hair, so hi and welcome if you've only just joined me. My name's Jan Silver and I've been video logging my journey to and beyond a gastric bypass, which I had over 9 months ago, and I've lost 6 stone. So there's my little spiel. I am in Aggy, as you can see, with my little homemade Christmas decks. I wasn't coming away solo on my own without having a little bit of festive feeling. So Aggy needed her air conditioning fixing, or replacing actually. It never did work when we took it to France. So I said I'd drive up here this morning. It's about a 2.5 hour drive from where I live. I'm in Somerset at the moment, in a little town called Taunton, so we come here when we need stuff doing. So I left about 5:30 this morning, drove here. I had my breakfast and a coffee, and then the guys have obviously replaced the air conditioning unit, which is good. And I've been shopping into town and done my steps of 17,800. Not bad going, not bad going. Yeah, and I'm sorry, like I said before, it's just getting crazy busy at the moment with Christmas coming up. And and I must go back. I think the last time I probably did a YouTube was Willow's birthday celebration, and I'm really happy to report, as I thought I would, that nothing was said, 0 comments mentioned. When my ex-partner's wife walked in, she just had a confused look on her face, and all she said was, "You look good, Jan," like confused. And I just went, "Thank you very much," and then steered the conversation over. So yes, all of that worry and angst, and it was not necessary at all. And I'm glad I wore what I wore. I didn't want to, like I said before, I didn't want to stand out. So I did completely the right thing. God, it's really weird in my YouTube. It looks like I've left the sat nav on, but it's not. Anyway, so yes, I'm here just overnight on my own. I'm actually enjoying a little bit of me time. I've just wrapped a load of presents up. I brought that with me. I might do a bit of sewing and just completely chill out tonight, and then I'll leave. I'm not sure if I'll leave to go home tomorrow morning as early as I did today, or whether I let rush hour come and go. So I may leave around 5, I may leave around 9. It's completely depends how I feel at the time. I'm not sure if any of you guys have tried these from Primark, by the way, any bariatric patients. These are really rude now because I'm going to eat sweet in front of you. Sugar-free fruit gums. They're from Primark and they cost £1 a packet, and they are so good when you fancy a little something. No sugar at all. Sugar-free wine gums. So it's made with sweetener rather than sugar. So sorry, I shouldn't have munched that. And in fact, that takes me on nicely to what I was going to show you about my blood sugars. This week's got crazy, so I haven't phoned the hospital and I haven't got in touch with my nutrition like I thought I would. But what my husband and I decided to do was check where you can prick your finger and check your blood. Sorry, let me get rid of this. Harry's gone onto a pump. The NHS have supported Howard in having a pump, so he has a constant cannula in his stomach to allow him to have insulin, and also he has a tiny weeny cannula in his arm or tummy which monitors his blood all the time. Well, he purchases some of those. They're not on the NHS and they're quite expensive, but he had a few. And I think when you're a type 1 diabetic like my husband, anything like blood checkers, the companies obviously will send you it for free because they want you to then use their products to do with it. So anyway, cut a long story short, he had a spare blood checker, so he's actually put it on me. I will show you what it is. So this little thing here has got a tiny weeny needle in it. When he put it in my arm, I was like, oh, I imagined it was going to hurt more, and it didn't. It was like, okay, that was it. And then what happens is, you saw that on my arm, you have this machine and you press the button. When it lights up, you scan it like a barcode, and it tells you what your blood sugars are. So right now my blood sugars are 5, which are absolutely fine. As I said in the last post, our non-diabetic blood sugars are supposed to be between 4 and 7. And it's really interesting, and probably because I'm not diabetic, I'm scrutinizing it a little bit too much, and you know, I'm scanning all the time going, oh look, I'm going higher, I'm going lower. And I just think it will be interesting for Howie and I to be able to, I think when I go to the doctors on January the 3rd, I will be able to take this information of my bloods with me. And you know, I mean, I went down as low last night as 2.1 again, but I didn't feel ill. So who knows, maybe that's a natural thing and that your body's producing insulin to rectify that. I don't quite know, but it can't hurt for me to have this, and I can have it, I think I can have it on for a couple of weeks. I think Howie said you shower in it, bath in it, and it just literally sticks on your skin, and I can't even feel there's anything there. And it goes into, I think he said it actually goes into fluid as opposed to blood. So the cannulas and stuff are obviously, I don't really know that much about them, just that it's very, very interesting. And even today I'd had a treat of a gingerbread coffee in Costa today, which was delicious. And my blood sugars on the way home from shopping, I probably walked a good few hours. I think actually I did a map my walk today, and it said that I'd done 12 kilometers, which is quite a long walk. But on the way home, I had that latte sort of 10:30, 11 o'clock, and at 12 o'clock walking home my bloods had dropped, but I could feel it had dropped again because my legs feel slightly jelly, and you know, I feel weak in my arms or my legs, and you just feel slightly differently. So it's interesting to now be able to say straight away, just scan and go, oh yeah, I'm feeling funny because, so I'll do it again. At the moment I'm spot on perfect, which is really, really good. But it hasn't been like that all the time. Like I said last night, I don't know whether I can review the history logbook. No, I don't think I can. Oops. I'm probably going to mess it up now, but anyway, I'll leave that, I think. I'll leave that for Howie to then... yeah, so there's... I mean, it might even be... Oh, you can't see it very well. It might even be that this is just a normal non-diabetics normal range. That might be it, and you know, absolutely fine. But I'm quite enjoying playing with it and seeing what my blood sugars are at what point. So having a little sugar-free sweet doesn't hurt because it's sweeteners, not sugar. I have bought some fish with me that I cooked last night. I'm going to have some fish and salad and maybe some couscous, and that's my tea for tonight. I may have a little glass of wine, seeing as I've been a good girl and driven here solo on my own in this bloody huge truck. The weather was okay this morning. There was freezing fog all over certain parts of England, but I was really fortunate to miss it. I only hit a couple of patchy fog patches, but it wasn't a blanket fog, which is really good. And yeah, leaving at that time, the reason I do it is because I'm not very patient. So I don't like traffic and I don't like other drivers. So leaving at 5:30 was perfect for me. 2 hours on a motorway when there was just lorry drivers. So yeah, I'm here safe and sound. I'm going to enjoy some me time. I have just wrapped loads of presents. I've bought my sewing, and that's me. I just thought I'd check in with you guys, show you what I'm up to, and I hope you're all ready for Christmas. I hope you're all prepared and ready and wrapped, and or do you do it all Christmas Eve? I couldn't stand that. So I've just probably spent the last hour and a half wrapping, and I'm like, I'm so over wrapping now. I hate it. And I end up getting bored. I don't want to write the blinking tags that you've got to tie and then stick. And it's a lot of faff, isn't it? Come on, it's a lot of faff for something that's going to get ripped open and put in the bloody bin instantly. You just kind of go, wow. I get the point of it. It's a surprise, but it's like, I reckon you could hire people to just wrap your presents. I'll look into that next year. Only joking. Anyway, guys, I hope you're all really well, healthy and happy. I will leave it here. I'm going to munch on another sweet now, not while I'm talking to you, and I'm sorry I look so tired, but I am really, really tired. I hope you're all really well, healthy and happy. I've already said that, and I hope that Tuesday's kind to you all. I'll speak to you as soon as I can. Take care, and thanks for following, guys. If you haven't already, please click like and subscribe. Thank you.